We're a relatively young community. We celebrated our 50th anniversary 4 years ago. We're looking forward to celebrating our centennial as one of the hamlets of Hinton from 2011, I believe. Lorraine informed me tonight. But really, we're a community that's an industrial-based economy. We are a community that was based in coal mining, supplied the trains when they were coming through from the east to the west. We dig great holes in the ground and extract resources. We earn our living harvesting trees and timber. We're a pulp mill town, and we make no apologies for that, because that's who we are, that's what we do. We're also oil and gas and energy exploration. We are the engine that drives the economy of Alberta, that we believe drives the economy of Canada, which contributes to a robust economy when we get back on our feet internationally. But we're also people that understands implicitly our commitment to the land. We understand that not only do we earn a living from the land, but we owe back to the land that's given us this bountiful harvest that keeps us employed in our community. The town of Hinton was the first community in Canada to build a green industrial park. You'll get to see that tomorrow on your tours. Innovista Eco-Industrial Park was the first industrial park built from green lands with an environmentally responsible attitude and an ecologically sensitive planning and development process. This building that you're standing in was one of the first LEED certified buildings in the province of Alberta, which is Leadership in Environmental Engineering and Design. We understood when we built this building that we had a responsibility to the future. And we incorporated sound building practices into this. And we are also one of the first communities in Alberta, no matter what size, that actually has a green buildings policy, whereby all the buildings that Hinton develops as a corporate entity they're mandated to be built with an environmentally friendly engineer and design practices. Volunteer, visualize, and vitalize. Because the direction that our community took about 8 years ago to understand our commitment to being a mountain community, to celebrate the location that we're blessed to be living in, had to do with visualizing our future, understanding the work it would take to get here, and staying true to our values. We couldn't do this without volunteers, without the folks like yourselves, both here in this room and the ones that have been out for the past couple of weeks committed to picking up trash and committing to the environment, looking after our community. It just wouldn't happen. And when we volunteer together and we understand what we can be when we work together, that vitalizes all of us. And vitality is what grows communities. And the commitment that you folks have done and what you're about to put on display for the judges over the next couple of days is about growing a community.
What a pleasure it is to be here. And this is our first community in judging the year size category, Communities in Bloom this year. And we can tell from what we've seen so far that you're going to set the bar very high. And we really do look forward to it. Lisa asked me to kind of introduce myself a little bit. And I guess I can best say I'm just like everyone else in this room. And people ask how I became a judge. And it's because I am like everyone else in this room. I have a greenhouse and garden centre near Wetaskiwin and very involved in my community. And so when you're involved in your community, you get to know an awful lot about all of the criteria that are involved in communities.
I want to acknowledge and I want to thank Mayor Glenn and again Buzz, there he is, little Buzz, and our town manager, your town manager Bernie, and of course Lisa, Don, Don, I know where you are, there you are. She said, she tried to teach me how to say it, but it takes practice. I'm sure as we get along, yeah, we get. And of course Ken McLeod. And more importantly, all of you that took the time on a Sunday evening to come out and welcome us to your great community.